Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. All right, what messages do you have for the collective with love and romance? Okay, so there is somebody around you right now. Hopefully this will focus. Okay, and it feels like whatever they've been doing, they've been in this place where they've been emotionally numb. And it's almost like this mindless type of energy where you could even feel like you're going through the motions, or it's easier for you right now to shut down than it is to be able to give emotionally. I also think that after the new moon in Aquarius, or the full moon in Aquarius, I think that that's one of the most challenging moons. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with right now, there could have been some type of mistake or some type of misunderstanding that you and your person could have had. And it seems like it's not that this person meant to hurt you, right? It's not that at all. It's just the fact that they weren't thinking. This is somebody who I do feel like they're learning certain valuable lessons as well as you are, but I also feel like this is somebody that could have approached you the same way that they approach other people. And I think that it just didn't fare well in the situation with you and them. And let me ask really quick so we all are clear. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. What is this mindfulness energy? What was the mistake? They made a mistake and they feel like, I wasn't thinking. Okay, about pride. All right. This is somebody who is very prideful. This is somebody whose pride took precedence over your situation. It's almost as if this person was just worried or thinking about things from their perspective. So when you have somebody that's thinking about things from just solely their perspective, they're not incorporating you. They're not thinking about you, or it's not that they're not thinking about you. Let's take that back. It's the fact that they didn't include you in some type of decision that they made. But it feels like with this person, they're acknowledging that there's a mistake that's made. And again, I think too, coming in here with this heavy Libra energy, moon in Libra, this is somebody who is trying to make a good decision. But I also feel like there's a bit of strategizing where at times they're not being emotional. They're being too rational with their thinking, too rational with their logic when it does come to you. And I'm also getting that with this energy, it is creating a bit of confusion either on your end or their end. So sometimes with these readings, what you're going to notice is that it could be you or your person. Okay. So either you've been too logical, too rational, where you're not, it's almost like somebody here is just going through the motions without thinking about it. Right? For example, if you have a diamond ring, a real diamond ring, and then you have a fake diamond ring, you're going to take care of the diamond ring differently than you're going to take care of the fake one, right? It's a different energy. Even if they look the same, even if they do the same thing, one is more valuable than the other. And it's almost as if you or this individual was approaching it in that like ideology. I'm also getting that whoever this individual is, they want to come forward and they want to have some type of conversation with you. Because again, it seems like there's a lot of inconsistencies with this devil energy, Capricorn energy. Okay. It's a lot of inconsistencies that are coming into play that need to be cleared up. Okay. I also am getting though too with the two of swords and that devil energy as well. 215 could be significant. Okay. But it seems like this is somebody that wants partnership, but they're strategizing. And they're strategizing because there's a level of fear here with coming forward and approaching you. There's a level of fear here with, I don't want to make the wrong mistake, but I also don't want to look stupid. It's like somebody here is really concerned about looking stupid here. And they're also worried about you shifting your focus to somebody else. So this is somebody, like, even in the past, if they've given their all to somebody, it's almost like the opposite happened. But I also feel like there's a heavy fixation on you. And that is that devil energy, right? That fixation, okay, it's illuminating certain aspects of their shadow. And in the illumination of this shadow, it's showing that they have certain fears, that maybe these fears didn't arise until it came to you, which that does happen, right? Like sometimes we're not insecure until all of a sudden it's like, why did I do that? Or why did I not go talk to them? Because again, it's something here about somebody remaining quiet when they were meant to come forward and they were meant to express something to you or say something to you. It's almost like this is an individual that completely shut down. Sorry. So, and it's almost like they're trying to project an image that isn't completely them. You know what I mean? It's almost like this person would rather show you somebody who is regal, who is tough, who is reserved, whatever, but like inside, it's the opposite. But again, there's a level of strategy here with how they approach something. And also, there is a significant fixation on you. I'm also getting that whoever this person is, okay, you, I don't know if you guys can see it. You're somebody who's made a huge impact into this person's life, right? And it feels like you've come into their life during a time where they needed to let something go, right? People, places, things, ideologies, whatever it may be, there's something here that they had to let go. And I feel like there was a numbness with this person until they met you or until you came along. And it's something about your energy where it's coming in as this number one, where they feel like, right, you have a 1 and you have a 5. So they want something new with you, but then there's obstacles here because there's obstacles with mistakes that are being made, but they're stupid mistakes, okay? Like my dad would always tell us when we played softball, mistakes, physical mistakes or physical errors are going to happen. It's just the way it goes, right? But mental mistakes and mental errors are unacceptable. And it feels like whoever this individual is, they've made certain mistakes that were outside of their comfort zone or outside of whatever was going on, right? Oh no, my thing keeps going off. Hopefully that this is still recording, which I think that it is, okay? But there are certain misunderstandings that they feel responsible for. And this could simply be, hold on, let me see if I could fix this. That could simply just be, trying to see if it's going to go black again, I'm going to have to move it. So I apologize. But they're acknowledging that the mistakes and the misunderstandings that are coming in between you and them are solely due to their insecurities. And it's almost like they're overthinking what they want to do or what they want to say. So that's why they're coming in here and they're saying, look, somebody here wants to say, look, you have made a huge impact in my life. more than probably what you realize. And I want to start something with you. I want to have a new start with you. I want to have positive energy. But again, I think that this is somebody who is struggling with what is the best approach. So instead of physically taking action, they're processing it and they're thinking about it. And part of this does stem from a level of fear base, right? And again, I think the problem is when it comes to the devil, right? When it comes to negative thinking or toxicity or temptation, it's always a lot worse than what it is. So when you get into that fear-based type of ideology, right, there's a lot of self-sabotage. There's a lot of overcompensation for certain actions that are being taken here. And it's almost as if this person has avoided doing the simplest, most easiest thing, which is opening up and having a conversation with you and being proactive. And it seems like there's something that they just need to ask you. But again, you know, a part of the problem here, got a wonky hair, part of the problem here is the fact that there's this mindlessness and misunderstandings that are occurring with what is stopping this person from completely coming forward. And I think that part of that is about, you know, them being honest with themselves. Part of it is them being honest with you, being able to take that leap of faith, okay? Ignoring, right? Noise canceling, ignoring other people that are around them that maybe have a negative, you know, connotation here with what is expected versus what isn't. Hold on. You guys know I have OCD. So again, it's something with this person with who they need to give their time and attention to, who they need to listen to. Are they listening to the right people? Are they listening to the wrong people? And it's also about eliminating the additional distractions. Okay, let's just push these in the middle because I don't think I'm going to be able to have enough. A little bit more. Bear with me, guys, okay? I'm really trying. Because I know if I'm there, I'm like, just stop touching the cards. But I just want to make sure that everything is good for those people that have the OCD. But again, it's about this person no longer doing things that are mindless. And it's about this person actually sitting here and making conscious choices. I choose you, Pikachu, right? It's about filtering out those unnecessary thoughts. And, you know, I don't talk about myself on here, but I can honestly say myself that there's sometimes that these thoughts that they sneak in, right? And they have you react. And they have you react in a manner that you're reacting to something that could not be valid. So this is somebody who, again, it's about giving your attention to the right people. 26. The 26 could be significant. You could be born on the 26th. You could be a life path 8 or born on the 8th, the 26th, or the 17th. Because this person, whoever they are, they understand that they have to change. They understand that part of the problem was that they were struggling to adapt to who you are and how you make them feel. And this is somebody who could have been resistant to change. I don't want to change the way I do things. I'm not happy in my situation or my relationship, but I don't want to change it. I'm not ready to change it, right? These are things in the past. And again, they also could have been around people that were telling them what they wanted to hear, not what they need to hear. See, there's the difference. Some people need to hear certain things. or want to hear certain things. I want to hear that I'm pretty. I want to hear that I'm loved. I want to hear whatever. But the reality is what you need to hear and what you want to hear are typically two different things. And it seems like the people that were around, whoever your individual is, the ones that were being honest and forthright, those could have been the ones that they were dismissing or even coming in and ignoring here. But again, this is somebody that is making a conscious choice. 2 + 6 is 8, right? You're born on 2/6, 6/2, okay? But here's the thing. They're making it a conscious choice that if they want positivity from you, then they are going to have to change their mindset. But this is also a mirroring effect for you, right? So they're ignoring certain things that don't serve them. And in fact, let's ask. But again, now this person is clearing the path. They're clearing their obstacles, okay? And part of them clearing their path, clearing their obstacles, you could be a life path 11, you could be born on the 11th, 5/6, 6/5, born 56, right? They're removing, okay, this devil, whatever that may be. It could be an addiction. It could be, again, everybody has their own devil. Everybody has a shadow component of them. Nobody is just pure. It just doesn't work like that, okay? Whether that's insecurities, whatever it may be. But they're coming in here and they're saying, my spiritual connection to you is more significant than the challenges of the past. They're coming in here saying that I feel like as long as we're on the same page, right, that whatever obstacles are here, whatever obstacles are to come are going to be diminished. They are getting removed. And what you want, you get because of the simple actions that this individual is actually taking here. So what are they eliminating? What distractions are being eliminated right now? Okay, the Star. Aquarius energy. But it's that individualized thinking, okay? It's the individual thinking that's being eliminated. It's also, because it's funny, the Star comes after the Tower, right? And I think, hopefully I can fix that. I think that with this Star energy, because the Star is typically a positive card, right? But everything also has a negative aspect to it. So when we're asking, what are they eliminating? They're eliminating the fact it's all about them. They're eliminating that there is more than one path to success. They're eliminating the ideology that it's their way or the highway. This is somebody who is now not thinking about, okay, well, I have to make the right choice because it's the greater good for everybody, but I need to make the right choice for myself. This is also somebody that could be eliminating certain friends that they have, certain activities that they have. Okay. Again, and it is about karma, right? It's about this person making conscious decisions to say, if I want the collective to behave in a certain way, which somebody's gonna be like, why I gotta behave in a certain way? Okay, whatever. But if I want the collective to love me, if I want the collective to respect me, then I, right, have to take heed here and understand that what goes around comes around. And it's about making conscious choices and conscious decisions here where this person is taking moral responsibility for their actions. And that could be something that they've not done for a while. The Wheel of Fortune just wanted to come out with Pluto. right? You could be dealing with somebody who is Scorpio energy is here, Aquarian energy is here, but you could be dealing with somebody, right, that again needed to transform. Because real power comes when you understand the light and the dark. You understand that every action has a reaction, and whatever that reaction is, it is directly correlated from your actions. So this is something where they had to go through some type of major change. And in the process, you could have been going through almost like the same type of change, because it is coming in as this regeneration. And what it's doing is it's bringing this person closer to God. That's what it's doing. It's bringing this person closer to God. Okay, so how is this impacting them? Okay, because it's giving them a level of balance. Whoever this person is, they needed balance. They lacked balance. And it's something about you where, again, you coming in here and you being understanding, and you could even be frustrated. You could have a lot of things, right? But it's about sharing the same belief system. Why are we doing this? Why do I love you the way that I'm not supposed to love anybody? Why is it that I feel like you're the one person that I need guidance, like on how to approach? I've never needed guidance before on how to approach anybody, but why you, I can't wrap my mind around. It's because it's something about you that is forcing this person to elevate to a higher frequency, to a higher elevation here. And I think that what's occurring is that you're dealing with somebody who really does want to be with you. And it's not just in the 5D. Now, somebody will sit there and say, well, what's the 5D? What's the 4D? What's the 3D? Right? 5D is like telepathic communication. It's very cerebral. It's very spiritual. Your 3D is your physical self. It's this table. It's the camera. It's the microphone. It's the chair, right? It's our everyday life. So a lot of times with these spiritual connections, they lack the physical grounding of it. But again, with the Four of Wands here, and this is Venus and Aries, this is somebody who wants to move forward very quickly. But instead of moving forward very quickly and having this loving relationship where you have the Four of Wands, that's 1111 right there. That's the gates of heaven, right? That is a divine relationship. But the thing about these divine relationships is that you get stuck in this Two of Swords. Because again, it's a cerebral and a soulful connection. But how do you bring this connection into your reality? And again, this is somebody that wants to marry you, okay? This is somebody that wants to celebrate with you. This is somebody that wants partnership. This is somebody that wants to take action here. And, whether that's in a community, whether that's with a foundation, they want to have a solid foundation with you. They want to provide the stability. This is something that they want to do. They're understanding that in the past, they were procrastinating, right? I was procrastinating. There also could be substance issues, right? Or unhealthy behaviors. But it was a lot of negativity for how to move forward. Because again, your connection with this person is different. Not only is, I'm having a bad hair day, guys. Sorry about that. Not only, though, is this connection different than anything that they've been through, but you have to remain positive. And remaining positive in times where the devil is at play here is part of the hardest part, I feel like, of a journey, of a twin flame, of a divine soulmate, of whatever you want to call this individual. Because again, there is something here with tea time, okay? There is something here with tea time where there is some type of issue that needed to be addressed. Whether that's being addressed by you, being addressed by your person, okay? It's almost like they needed to take a break and figure out what they wanted. So you may not even be in communication, physical communication with this person. They could be communicating with you telepathically. It seems like there is a pause. But I also think that that pause is necessary, coming in with, again, an 8-8, okay? It's necessary because instead of this person taking negligent actions and not thinking before they speak, not doing something, they're reflecting. Do I want this? Can I live without them? Do I want to live without them? Is it easier for me just to move forward and do the easy thing? Will I be able to be content? Or is this something I want to work on, right? Because again, part of the problem is that there's this idle behavior, this stagnancy. Stagnancy causes atrophies, right? Amber Khan said that, like, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago. And she's right. Because when things become idled, there's a level of gossip. Now, all of a sudden, gossip is coming in. Now, all of a sudden, oh, I thought you were with that person. Or I thought you were with somebody. Now, all of a sudden, your connection is now being diminished by people around you or them. And there's time that's being wasted due to the procrastination. And then that procrastination caused by the devil. Because again, the devil waits. God takes action. That's 4 of Wands. It's a quick action. Hold on. My son just got a message on roadblocks. Okay. It is, you see, look at it. The Hierophant is right underneath the 4 of Wands. That is quick action. That's, I want you. I love you. Let's get it cracking. Why waste any more time? There's some people that meet each other and get married very quickly. And it's like they're the happiest. There's people that have been together for years that get married later and then get divorced, right? It's something here about taking the action that is necessary and needed. And also being able to prioritize what is best for you. It's like this could be somebody that's worried about what's best for my family, what's best for my kid, what's best for my reputation, what's best for my friends, right? And it's like all of that is taking away from what is best for them. Because again, it comes into this ideology or this understanding where if you're on a plane and that plane is going down, you put the mask on yourself first and then your child. If you put the thing on your child first, one, you're not going to be able to assist them. So it's something here coming in about being able to, it's like yesterday, it was like, put your person first, but also it's putting themselves first. It's acknowledging it's okay if I'm selfish with what I want and what I need, because that makes me a better person. That makes me a better friend, right? Instead, this person is sitting here saying, I don't want fake applauses. I don't want to be around people that are disingenuous, right? That are insincere, right? I don't want to be around people that pretend to support me as long as I'm giving to them, right? That's not what they feel. So there is somebody here in their group that they're beginning to realize that whatever their advice was, it wasn't good advice. Because they're pretending to support them. But if they really supported them, right, they would acknowledge and they would understand when they said, look, I don't want to do this. Look, I don't want to go out. Look, I don't want to whatever, right? It's something here about them motivating them and encouraging them to do the right thing, to not go out and party, to stay in the house, to do certain things that are better for their overall well-being. But the problem is, again, the devil, okay, wants you to believe that, or wants this person to destroy their foundation. And that is a part of the problem, because I feel like there's something here that your person is doing, whether they're listening to you, whether they're reading your text messages, whether they're listening to you telepathically. Because telepathic communication, I feel like normal people are the last to like know about certain things, where there's a whole world of like telepathic communication. And it's a government program that's being developed, and I can't say a lot, but whoever you are connected to somebody, and that's why you're watching this. So whatever you are communicating right now, okay, you are relaying that message very clearly, okay? And you've connected to this person in a very deep, deep manner. 24, it's a 6. So it's about harmonizing. But this harmonization comes with communication. And it comes with communicating on, all settings. So it's very fascinating that, you have certain things that are coming in here. And I'm going to take these guys out. So when we get into your extended, we can kind of take a look. Okay. Because I do have some questions that I want to ask that I would like to get more in depth to. Okay. So the first thing I want to know is, I do feel like this person is telepathically communicating to you. So I want to know, what is it that they're saying? What is it that they want you to make sure you know? So if you are somebody who is telepathically communicating, or you feel like, I feel like I'm telepathically communicating, but I don't know if I am for sure, definitely watch the extended, because it is going to either solidify that you're talking to this person, or it will give you a heads up that you're not. And knowledge is power. But remember, similar to Adam and Eve, when Eve bit the apple, sometimes it's communication and knowledge when you're ready to obtain it. And that's something that I felt very strongly about with Enoch, right? It was like he was given information. He was able to walk with God. He was able to do all these things because he had already completed certain levels, and he was able to elevate to be shown certain things. So there's something here about telepathic communication. Okay. I also want to know about this. Okay. This fake support. I want to know what happened, right? I want to know what I want to know what was said to them, because it feels like there was something that was being communicated that upset them. And I want to understand what it was, because if we understand what people are saying, then you can have the ability to either take action prior, right? Like if somebody says, oh, they don't really like you, you could say, I love you. You know that I love you, right? Telepathically, whatever it may be. Okay. I also want to find out here, okay, what are they getting ready to start with you? Because they're getting ready to embark on this new journey, but what exactly is this new start? How are they embarking on it? What exactly are they doing? And I also want to know, how do you impact them? What is your significance in their life? right? Is it that you're there to ground them? Is it that you're there to show them a different side of you? Is it that you're meant to make them comfortable and moving forward without having the opinions of others? Like, there's something very significant here about the impact that you've made on this individual's life. And I think that whoever you are, you probably want to know what that impact is. Now, before we continue, we have a couple more cards to pull. All of this is going to be available on the extended, okay? For right now, it will be on Vimeo, but moving forward, it's probably going to be on a new platform because Vimeo is leaving, okay? So I'm working out the kinks, so just give me a little bit of time, all right? But it will be available on Vimeo, and the link for that will be up here, okay? So you click on the link, takes you right on down to Funky Town, where you guys can view the extended, all right? But it's great because we take a deep dive into this. We pull cards, we pull oracle messages, and we really figure out what exactly is going on at the root. What's going on with the minute, small ball details, okay? So let's keep going. Okay, the other question that I have is, what issues need to be addressed between you and this person? Because there is an issue here, an underlying issue that needs to be communicated about. And it feels like it's a problem on your person's end when it does come to you. So you may be over there like, look, I got a lot of issues with them and I'm going to address. No. This is about something. Either it's the way that you go about things, the way you communicate, the way you talk, the way you react. I don't know yet, but we need to find out exactly what this issue is. And I want to reflect on it and dissect it, okay? It's kind of weird how the lights are like flickering. I don't even have lights in here, except this one. That's showing the cards. All right. What does the collective need to understand? What does the collective need to understand with this person? Woo! Inner work. Okay. Something that needs to be understood is that your person is really working on becoming their true authentic self. So they can approach you. So they can be with you. So they could drop the mask. They could drop their insecurities. But I also feel like in the process of doing inner work is also when a lot of people run. Because you pull back, you pull away, things change, right? So this is going to be very interesting to kind of dissect here, okay? So this is what you need to know, okay? And what is the overall energy going on right now? What is the overall energy with the collective and this individual? Beautiful. Direction. Okay. And it's an 11. Good moral compass, clear visions and guidance. All signs are pointing to yes and making deliberate choices. Now, when you take a look at all of this, right? If they're doing the inner work, there's going to be certain things that they now are going to want to address that maybe they didn't need to address before, right? Which is beautiful. But that also is going to force you to do a level of inner work or for you to be understanding. So with that being said, this is your reading, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. There will be an extended. I'm going to include a link in the comment section, okay? Click on the link. It should take you right on down to Funky Town where you guys can grab the extended. And yeah, man, with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. And those of you that are coming on down, click on the link in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed the extended. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, also too, I'm going to be live streaming on my other channel. So be there, be square. All right. Peace out, Girl Scout. if I can end it.